Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into another LEGO custom minifigure series. Today we're going to be looking at my Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales minifigure series, and I actually remastered 15 of the figures from my original Spider-Man PS4 series and added 5 additional figures from the brand new game. You're probably wondering why I decided to remaster the original series. There was just so many problems with the face printing and just so many mistakes and things that I've learned that you'll see in the series. If you want to check out the original after seeing this one, you can really see how different they are. And again, you're probably just thinking, man, that's pretty lazy to just reuse all the same figures. Well, I actually had to redraw almost every single figure. 13 out of the 15 remastered figures are all brand new, redrawn faces, torsos, even some hair pieces I updated. Like, it is insane how much work this series actually turned out to be. And I'm so excited to show you all this. But before we get started, I just wanted to remind you all that a very large percentage of you guys are actually not subscribed to the channel. So if you go on to enjoy the series, be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notification so that you don't miss out on future CMF series like this. But without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get started. The first figure in this series is Peter Parker. And instead of him wearing his green outfit throughout the entirety of the game, in the remaster, they actually gave him this brand new blue shirt, same style and everything, but I decided to give that design to this figure here. His hair is the party boy hair in dark brown, and his accessory is a dark gray backpack meant to represent the backpacks that you go around collecting in the city. Second in the series is Mary Jane Watson, and she's using the Kira mini doll hair in dark orange, and her accessory is just her camera. Next up, we have a figure that I didn't change up really, just the face, and I cleaned up a bit of the lines, but this is the Scorpion. With this figure and a lot of the other figures in the series that have a metallic piece or print, I actually created this new effect with adding a little bit of a shine to it. So you can see that there, specifically with the tail and a bunch of printing on the suit. Next up, we have Mr. Negative, and he's using the Superman wavy hair piece in white, and his accessory is actually the Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit sword there in black and white. Next up, we have Wilson Fisk or Kingpin, and I wanted to not use the Mr. Incredible body piece just because I don't think it really works too well. I think it did back then, but not so much now. And I really like the way that Kingpin looks using Hagrid's body and arms. I think that works really well. He also has mid legs instead of short legs. Sixth in the series, we have Norman Osborn, and he's using the Superman wavy hair in dark orange, and his accessory is a flat stud with a printing on it for re-elect Norman Osborn for mayor. Next up, we have Silver Sable, and she's using the Mulan hairpiece there in silver, and her accessories are 2 goon guns there in light gray. Next up, we have the Vulture, and he has the classic wing piece there, accurately colored this time, unlike the first series. And same with the whole suit, I just changed it to this olive color, and I gave him a brand new mask, different than the original one because I updated it to make it more accurate. Next up, we have ELECTRO, and this is one of my favorite ones from the first series, which was so difficult to do the face printing for. And his accessories are actually these electricity pieces there in trans yellow. Of course, we have Aunt May, and she is using the Marilyn Monroe, the pop star hair there in medium nougat, and her accessory is actually a 2x2 black tile with a printing meant to represent a clipboard with a list of tasks to do at Feast. 11th in the series, we have another figure that I didn't update too much just because I was really happy with how it turned out the first time, and this is the Shocker. He's here using 2 gauntlets in gunmetal gray, as well as one of the newer Iron Man helmets. Next up, we have Jonah Jameson, and his hairpiece there that he's using is Zane's from the Lego Ninjago movie, with some printing on the side there in white, just like Lego has done for Doctor Strange and Percival Graves. And his accessory is a 2x2 white tile with printing meant to represent a clipping from a Daily Bugle newspaper article with Spider-Man on the front there, which I've actually updated to use Lego's design of the Spider-Man PS4 figure from San Diego Comic-Con. Next up, we have Yuri Watanabe, and she's also using Mulan's hairpiece here in black. Her accessories are a revolver in gunmetal gray or a pistol, and a modified 1x1 flat tile in gold with printing on it meant to represent her badge. And the skin color that I'm using here is the same that LEGO has been using for Dr. Wu from Jurassic World and Cho Chang from Harry Potter. Next up is a figure that I marked as spoilery from the first time around because I actually based it off of leaks, and now that we have official pictures and we played through the game, I'm so happy that I was able to draw Dr. Otto Octavius here. He looks super cool. I'm so happy with how he turned out, using the bald piece there with black hair, and he's using the Outrider neck attachment with these like Technic arms, but the printings on the torso and the face I'm just so happy about. Last for the Spider-Man remaster is Black Cat, and she's here using a classic hairpiece there in white, and her accessory is the Indiana Jones whip piece in black. And the final 5 figures in the series are all based off of the Spider-Man Miles Morales game. Originally, I had updated Miles from the first game, but I wanted to make it special for him. I'm branding it under Miles Morales, so I wanted to make something special for him, which is why I decided to give him this winter jacket outfit. So he's using Finn's hair here in black, and his neck attachment there is Kraven the Hunter's in tan. And his accessory is also his phone, but this time it's vertical, and the printing is meant to represent the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man app. Next up, we have the Bodega cat suit, and I know he doesn't actually wear the hood, but I just wanted to include it here in the series because you could just flip it up. So he's got the brand new hood piece coming in 2021 in dark red, and the printing there on the face is actually the exact same from the canceled SDCC figure that is being repurposed as a giveaway. His accessory here is a backpack in black, as well as he comes with a recolored cat piece meant to represent Spider-Man or Spider-Cat here with the mask printed onto the head. Another suit that I had to include in the series is, of course, the Uptown Pride suit. It was a good way to represent me including the main suit from the game, but because LEGO has already done it, why include that in the series? So I decided to take out the red and replace it with pearl gold here like they do in the game. And it's just such an important and iconic suit, I think, from the game. Next up, we have the tracksuit for Spider-Man, and I love the outfit. The white just looks so cool. It's just so bright, and it's one of my favorite suits from the game. His accessory is actually a 2x3 tile print there meant to represent a sign from his mom's rally when she's running for city council. And last in the series is actually the Tinkerer, and they're here using the same brand new hood piece there in purple, and their accessory is a long sword there that I based using a bunch of designs from Nexo Knights and Ninjago and just combining that to make that piece there. But anyways, everyone, what did you think of this series? It was so much fun to return and actually fix up the series because there's so many things, like I said before, that I just wasn't happy with the series, but it is one of my favorites, and it means a lot to me being the first series I ever drew in 3D. And the games are one of my favorite games of all time, and this new game was just so much fun. And anyways, everyone, what did you think of this? Again, I wanted to give Miles the same treatment that I gave Pete in the first series, which is why he has a lot of suits and Peter doesn't in this series, because really the only suit that I would want to update is the Spider-Man main PS4 suit, but that's already an SDCC figure, so really what's the point of doing that? And of course, I could include characters from the Spider-Man Miles Morales game as well, with Genki and his mom and that other character I would really want to draw. But I really just wanted to remaster a lot of the characters from the first game and, you know, brand it just like the game with the special launch edition having the remaster included. But anyways, everyone, I hope that you guys did enjoy this video, and I hope that you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one. Be greater, everyone. Be yourself.